A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Baylor is still trying to right the ship during Dave Aranda's tenure, but they have made some big moves in the transfer portal to get back to dominance in college football. DJ Lagway, who struggled in his sophomore season at Florida, looks to be healthy and ready to rock, and they are ready to prove that they can be one of the top teams in the Big 12 yet again. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bears offense will take the field first. And here comes DJ Lagway, transfer from Florida. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. RPO complete to open the drive.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important to unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Makes the catch. It's Livingston. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
You know, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Lagway to pass. Pulls it in. It's Livingston. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Wants to throw. It's Lagway. The screen. He can go. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bears decide to punt it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now to run the offense is Blake Baker. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. The run inside. It's Booth. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Looking for a gap. It's Booth. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Booth. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brooks. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Lagway throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Lagway. Finds his target down the middle. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. With the draw, it's Turner.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down, and the ball will be spotted at the 47. And the Bears are rolling down the field. Now on the counter. Find some fresh air. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Lagway wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one is. A drill trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's got the back in the middle. At the 35, he's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation.
There's a little room there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense here, I'm finding other ways and other run schemes to just keep giving this guy the football because he is cruising through this defense now.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Running inside, it's Booth. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bulldogs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Baker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throwing, Lagway. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 11 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Scarlet Knights, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. And now back to your game in Waco. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but I got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The run inside. It's Miller. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease, it's Booth. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Baker. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe...
No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, right, defense. You got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here comes the hurry up. Here's Lagway to pass. Got him in. It's Freeman. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brooks. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Baker. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
There's a crease. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. Finds some time. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Makes the catch. It's Booth. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Making side adjustments here. They'll give it to him again.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
On the run, it's Small. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Boy, at this stage of the game, when every snap and every yard counts, that penalty is costly. It's 3rd and long. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.